response like this.
It is. These are the most loving, connected audience. Let me rephrase that. These people are crazy.
I like crazy.
And you know, I like that. I like that. And you know, they're all huge Sex and the City fans, as the world is.
It's going to be a good one.
It's good?
Going to be a good one.
I know you can't give away anything about it, but everything about the whole run has been great, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, 12 years I've been on this gig. Off and on.
But it's gotta be, I mean, to be Mr. Big in New York.
I wish I was him. Shit. I wish I was that guy. I get to wear his clothes.
So, I first saw you on Law and Order. Is that 20 years?
Did I really look like that?
You know what? You look like that right now.
Damn. Well, Jerry Orbach, that's my main man.
Yeah, Jerry's great. It was gritty, right out of real cases, real things that happened, and they showed a lot of things back then that were cutting edge for network TV.
We thought every episode we were doing a Sidney Lumet movie back then. That's how we felt about it. We thought we were the only show in town at that time, and the city kind of went from becoming the city of law and order to the city of Sex and the City.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. It really did become the biggest thing. When you saw it, what was your first?
Well, when I read it, I was like, okay, well, the guy's called Mr. Big. Like, that could be problematic depending on the weather.
Are you like him? Are you Mr. Big?
Well, I play him. I wish I was him. He's very rational. Right. I'm very impulsive. I'm a little more crazy. But getting to play him has sort of brought some sense into my life.
but as you go in New York and you travel around, some people can't separate the character from the real person.
I wish I should get to wear hats more, but I don't. I ride the subways, I ride the streets of New York, so I have a very good antenna for how the show's doing, because it's just like, big, you know, everywhere I go. I was doing a show called Criminal Intent. I did that show for 3 years. And I was doing the first Sex and the City movie at the same time. And I was on my Law and Order time, and we were out in the Bronx doing a scene in a car on the way somewhere, and we had stopped traffic. And you know, that's just the way it goes when you're filming. The police stop the traffic so we can get the scene done. And we were at a place where this big six-wheeler was like at the stoplight, but of course he couldn't go through because we were filming. And all of a sudden he just said, you know, it. And he ran the light. And I was like, oh, man, he stopped our whole scene. And then he stopped right in front of our car. And I thought, oh, here it comes. This guy is going to give me some real shit. And he opened the window and just glared at me. And I was like, and he said, when are you going to marry Carrie? And he went on.
I heard that you showed up for work. There's no, like, everyone's honest in this business. You know, you show up for work, and they told you they think Mr. Big has gotten too big.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, I had been doing a play, and the character was a political advisor, and you know, they had said, you know, you got a fat gut there, you know, in the play, basically. So I said, oh, I'm going to get a fat gut. I got to prepare. So I came out of that play. We did it here at the Geffen, and Michael Patrick King met with me, you know, a couple months before the shoot, and he took one look at that stomach, you know, bouncing off the floor, and he said, dude, we're not calling you Mr. Big because of that stomach. Get somewhere and lose it fast. You got to be in shape. You got to look great for this film. I was like, oh. So I went off to a place in Brazil, believe it or not. Most people go to Rio and get on the beach and drink tequila or whatever it is. Yeah. I went to a place called the Island Experience on an island and did yoga and hiking and kayaking for 10 days. And so I got in pretty good shape for the movie.
You look great. You look great.